Hey, how's it going? I'm Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the twin flame energies for the first half of June. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It means so much to me. I truly appreciate it. It helps me out so much to continue this work. And with that, let's get started. What is going on for the twin flames the first half of July? Okay, wow. We have the King of Cups, which way? Upright, wow. Okay, wow. So there's a lot of love, deep, intense, loyal, and real love between the twin flames at this time. But I'm getting that it might be a little bit confusing because it's so real and raw that it's kind of like, is this finally happening? Is this finally at a good place? Is this what I'm actually feeling right now? Like, you're even doubting this real love because, like, it's like one of those things, like when you felt this really strong connection between you and your twin flame, and then to feel that true love blossom again, and to feel it so intensely and so much in this real physical world that it's kind of like you second guess yourself. Is this really it? Is this really happening? Am I really feeling this from my twin flame right now? Is this real, or am I making this up in my mind? But I can assure you it's real, and it might trip you up because of how real it is. It's the realest thing you'll ever feel. It's the realest love that you've felt for this entire journey. This real love is what's being mirrored back to you, and it might like take you back a step because it's like, wow, I've been feeling it, I've been giving this love for such a long time, and to have it mirrored back, to have it in my energies, feeling them this strongly, it kind of plays mind tricks, right? It kind of plays with your ego a little bit, like, wait, this can't be real. Like, are they pushing that love back to me at this time? That's crazy. Okay. What's going on for the twin flames? The Ten of Swords in reverse, face down. Wow, yeah, exactly. What I'm trying to say is that it's kind of like you went through so much in this journey. You went through the worst of it, right? It's kind of like, you know how some light workers, you have to go through some intense experiences in order to understand true suffering, to help those that are truly suffering. For twin flames, you have to feel that intense loss of love in order to feel that real true love. So now when you're coming back in this cycle, coming back to your twin flame, and this connection is coming back into the physical plane, there's a little bit of doubt, a little bit of fear, a little bit of, this is unbelievable, this is insane, this is not happening. It is that powerful. And it's that fear and the doubt is just kind of like, will this mean that, like, we'll go through separation again? Will this mean that I have to go through some of the dark night of the souls and tower moments that I went through before on this journey again? Like, all those moments that came up in this twin flame journey so far for you, a lot of it has been tough. And feeling their love again kind of brings up a little bit of that fear, like, oh my goodness, I remember what my twin flame triggered in me, you know, triggered for me to learn my lessons and to move forward on this twin flame journey. And a little bit of that fear creeps up and pops up in your mind, because it's like, this person that I love so much triggered so many lessons and so much pain that they're kind of synonymous, not just with a grand divine love, but also with that pain that you had to go through on this journey to be with them in the physical. Wow, that is intense, twin flame, and I totally get you. What is the divine masculine up to? What is the divine masculine doing right now? The King of Wands, which way? In reverse. Okay, so and face down. So funny. Okay, so the divine masculine is jumping out of their seat. I'm getting like they're so much more terrified of missing out on an opportunity than the courage that it takes to take that opportunity, that they're literally jumping out of their seat to go for it. I feel like they're terrified of waiting too long and then thinking of what could have been and thinking what if for the rest of their lives and feeling miserable about not taking this opportunity. I feel like the masculine is literally jumping out of their seat. You know, courage is instilled in people in many ways. You know, sometimes courage is built because you're so tired of not living your highest best life, living in torture, living in a miserable life, or living in miserable circumstances, that you gain the courage to do something, you know? And then there's courage when you're standing up for what's right, when you're defending someone that you love, when you're defending something that you're passionate about. And then there's courage that pops up in you, kind of like fight or flight, but you fight. I feel like the divine masculines are ready to defend what they love and what they believe in and what they feel so passionately about. But it's kind of like, I feel like, you know how a few days ago we got that, like, it hit the twin flame and they get it now that they need you, like a lightning bolt. That was being hit with a vision, right? With such a strong vision that it like literally moves you to tears. This, I feel like, is another lightning bolt hitting the divine masculine, but this time it's courage, and this courage is from fear. You know, you can use a lot of these negative emotions positively. You can use it for your benefit if you use it correctly. Like you know how anger is such a strong negative emotion, but if you channel that negative emotion, if you channel your anger to be more productive and to push you forward and to motivate you to doing something that takes that amount of energy and focus, I feel like the divine masculines are doing something similar with their fear of missing out on this opportunity. They're hit with a lightning bolt of fear of, what if I miss my opportunity and I never get it again, and my twin flame walks out of my life, marries someone else, chooses to be with someone else, moves, and I never see them again, I never get to communicate with them again, and it's all because I didn't take the opportunity right now. I feel like the divine masculine is pushed to the limit with how long they're willing to stand by and just watch their life happen, just watch their twin flame from a distance, to watch this opportunity come in. And this opportunity has come in quite a few times, but this time they're not going to watch this opportunity slip away. So I feel like the idea of missing out on this opportunity terrifies the divine masculine to courage. It pushes them to do something about it. How they're feeling. How are they feeling specifically about their divine feminines? How is the divine masculine feeling about their feminines? Wow, the Ace of Pentacles, and you saw that like fly out. Yeah, they see this opportunity flying into their life right now. It's magically appearing, and it will just as easily leave if they don't catch it. And I feel like the divine masculines are not going to let this opportunity pass them by again, because who knows if this opportunity will ever come by again. Okay, so what is the divine feminine up to? What is the divine feminine up to? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, face down. Wow, both the King and Queen are in reverse and face down, but we still have the King of Cups here with how the divine feminine and divine masculines are feeling towards each other at this time. Grand, grand love. But the divine feminines are not so far off from how the divine masculines are feeling. I feel like right now the mirroring is just so much more intense as it's coming closer and closer to the physical love. The love between the two of you is already formed very strongly on other energetic planes. So now that it's coming closer, the connection between the two physical bodies, your two physical bodies here on the physical plane, it gets more intense. It gets definitely more intense. You guys are gonna mirror this to each other. This really, really intense feeling. Divine Feminines, yeah. 5 of Wands, sideways and face down. Yeah, the Divine Feminine is like, what is going on right now? Because the message I got before this reading was that Divine Feminines, you could ask your spirit team for what's going on. You can feel in with your intuition. You can try to connect with your twin flame energetically or telepathically, but I feel like you're not going to get anything. So you're either going to get nothing, or you're going to get intense sexual feelings, or the start of sexual feelings, because that is your twin flame drawing you in the physical. That's how close a lot of twin flames are in coming into physical union. So right now, Divine Feminines, like it's crazy because the Divine Masculines are kind of like struck with this kind of intense motivation to take this opportunity to reach out. And then the Divine Feminines on the other end of this intense energetic moment is confused and doesn't feel anything going on, doesn't know what's going on. Everything's like kind of cut off and at a standstill. So it's kind of like, you see how the Divine Masculines are kind of like struck with so many emotions that's motivating them, giving them the courage, the bravery, the willpower to do what's necessary, the intense amount of love, the intense amount of fear. You know, it's like two sides of the same coin, but like it's like that intense. Like they're getting so many emotions at once that it's literally striking them with fear that they might miss out on this opportunity. And it's just kind of like, you know, before in the past they've seen this opportunity come and go, but this time they fear not taking the opportunity. Whereas the Divine Feminine on the other end of it is like, what is going on? I have no idea. My spirit team is not telling me anything. My higher guidance is just like, quiet right now. I'm not picking up anything from them. You might be getting a lot of signs of synchronicities, or you might have, and then it just like shut off right away. And it's just because that's what happens. That's what happens when physical union is that close. You might also get a lot of intense feeling in your physical body. I feel like the one thing that you will feel maybe here and there is some sort of physical desire for your twin flame, or some sort of very, very sensual feelings. So what is the Divine Masculine thinking about when they think about the Divine Feminine at this time? Okay. 2 cards. Okay, the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. Wow, the King of Wands here and the King of Cups here. Wow, okay, and it fell on the King of Cups. Slightly more on the Divine Feminine side. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting it again. Literally, the Divine Masculines are literally getting off their butts. Literally, like, I feel like they're jumping out of their seat because they're so worried about missing out on this opportunity. Even, I feel like they don't even know what they would say or what they're going to do, or how they're going to communicate to you or come to you or propose this to you. But it's just like, I just got to go. I just got to do this thing. I feel like they're not even thinking, they're just doing. This is funny because I feel like they might have had like a well thought out plan, or they might have been thinking about how things might go between the two of you in terms of a physical union, or, you know, the next level in your physical union. But all of a sudden, it's like their body is just going. Like their mind is catching up with their heart and their body, because it's like their body is like already out the front door and their mind is just like catching up behind them, because it's that intuitive, it's that instinctive, it's that natural and that strong, that your body, every cell in their body is just like, go man, go woman, just get out the front door and you'll figure it out on the way, or we'll figure it out for you. I'm kind of getting that for the Divine Masculine right now, that they're just kind of so in the moment and letting their intuition and letting their higher self kind of lead the way, that they're not even comprehending what's going on. They're just going with whatever their body is doing. Their body is just automatically doing something in this connection, like coming towards you, Divine Feminine, or on their way to communicate to you, or doing something in this connection with you, Divine Feminine, and their mind hasn't really even caught up yet. And they're just like kind of like trusting their higher self. They're just trusting that at this point it's so ingrained into their soul and every part of their body, into their DNA, that this is what they have to do, that they're just on cruise control at this point. And their mind's like, all right, go for it. I trust you. My human knows what I need to do, so I trust myself. Just go for it. Okay, and how the Divine Feminine is feeling. Wow, the Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah, I got this earlier. So many wands energies. There's definitely a lot of quick moving action, a lot of passion driven action, a lot of like, I got the idea, let's do it. And everything is kind of just happening. The Divine Masculines are just like, I'm along for the ride. My body is doing something, my human is doing something, and I'm just gonna see how this plays out. And the Divine Feminine, you'll see it when it happens. Like literally, you're gonna be kind of confused. You're not gonna get any info of what's happening. You're not gonna get a clue. It's just gonna happen, and then you're just gonna know what's happening. What's going on for the physical energies between the twin flames at this time? It seems pretty crazy. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, that's exactly what I got earlier. Okay, so yeah, the Divine Feminines have no idea what's going on. I feel like even the Divine Masculines have no idea what's going on. And they're just kind of being led to each other. The Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are just kind of being led to each other without even knowing what's going on. This is kind of crazy. I mean, is there anything that the twin flames can do? Is there anything out of balance? That's something you want us to know about? The Page of Wands in reverse. Nope, just enjoy the ride, you know? You're along for the ride. This new adventure is starting and you don't really have a say. You know, there's a lot of things that you have free will in, but this is a divine plan. This is a destiny. This is fate at work. So a new adventure is starting for the twin flames, and all I can say is enjoy the ride. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and if you did, I hope you support me in going live for the first time. I'll be doing a live twin flame reading in about 2 weeks on the 17th, and I hope to have your support there. I'm Mitali, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.